All right, guys, how's it going? So you'll have seen yesterday, you know, the Bordeaux FSG thing back on. Today it's off and all that. Like, do you know what, right? If you were a father and you had a daughter, right, and some fella was dating your daughter and he said, oh, I'll look after her, Mr. Oldham or Mr. Smith or whatever, like, you know. But then you found out he was sniffing around someone else to share a bit of his attention out with. Would you accept that? You wouldn't, would you? So why do we accept it with our bird, the LIVERPOOL? Why do we allow these owners with their multi-club bullshit, right, to flirt around other football clubs? Because all that says to me is their art's not just in it for us. But I already know that anyway. But them fucking top regs, you know what I mean? We allow it to happen. We should have an owner or owners that are only focused on Liverpool Football Club. Not acting like sharks around struggling, you know, clubs, trying to get another, you know, steal. Do you remember John Henry referring to the Liverpool deal, buying Liverpool? Do you remember the leaked emails, which were from a court case, right? They were made up, they were official court documents. And John Henry saying, I'd be, you know, worried about other people hearing this outside this group. Well, I'm not being funny, but this is a steal of a fucking deal for Liverpool Football Club. And that's what they're doing now. Circling around Bordeaux. Struggling club that's had to turn around and say, you know what, fuck it, we'll just put us down and down all the fucking divisions you can go. Breaking all the hearts of them supporters. But on the other hand, I've seen fan accounts on there saying, poor Bordeaux, pray for Bordeaux, fuck Bordeaux. What about Liverpool Football Club? Pray for Liverpool Football Club. I want owners that are only focused on Liverpool Football Club. We've allowed it. I'd much rather have David Moores, right? Old school fan. Oh, maybe they weren't as successful under David Moores, but at least his heart was in the right fucking place. At least he only wanted us. He didn't want us and Tranmere. Just the way the game's gone, isn't it? It's the way the game's gone. These outsiders. I don't like saying foreigners, because it puts you on that Nigel Farage sort of environment, doesn't it? I know some of you are like Nigel Farage. But you know what I mean? I don't mean foreigners. When I say foreigners, I mean outsiders, non-football people. That's why I want the men in flip-flops. It's true. People think, oh, you want the Arabs because you want all that money, the oil money. No, I don't. It'll help a little bit, but no. That's not what I'm thinking. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking real football fucking people. Real football people. They'd kill their own mother to win an argument. Do you know what I mean? They need to win everything. This video is definitely getting flagged by YouTube. So make sure you get me a beer. It's true, they flag me. When I touch on that region, they always flag me in my videos. Which means they don't let the advertisers advertise, you know what I mean? Fuck YouTube, they can go fuck themselves as well. But them Arabs, man, they want to be the best in the region. They want to beat the neighbours. Can't think of anything better than Arab ownership. To be honest, listen, fucking ISIS can own the club as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. The Western countries have done enough damage around the world, but we think we're so superior. What's wrong with making a woman walk 10 feet behind you? There's fucking out wrong with that. At least she's not getting on your tits. You know what I mean? Get back. In fact, when I went to Dubai, do you remember years ago on a little spying mission, and there was pictures of that Maktoum and Khalifa everywhere. Do you remember? I went with my missus at the time, and I actually did a video, right? Some of you will remember, so I don't even know if it's still on here. And I was walking down the street and she was with me and I was like, and I turned around and I said, hey, get back a bit further. And she was like, you fuck right on. You know what I mean? See, I'm funny like that. Wonder why she wanted to divorce me. Her loss. Anyway. FSG and Bordeaux. I couldn't give them. Do you know what? I do care about Bordeaux because I know it's like, you know, like emotions of a football fan, and that club means everything to them. But at the same time, you got fan accounts on here, right? Honestly, when I say fan accounts, I don't mean a fan, like just a fan. I mean like commercial entities presenting themselves as fans, but click on everything we've got to make money, that kind of fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? Then actually going, oh, poor Toulouse, let's hope FSG saved them like they saved us. I want owners that are only bothered about our football club. Greedy, awful people they are. I don't like them. I ain't going to say to you, change my mind. Some people do that on X. Have you seen that? FSG are this and it's changed my mind. You'll never change my fucking mind. Now I admit, they're not the worst owners, they're not the best owners. And you know, the club has improved somewhat. But we're not their focus. Now if you have two businesses and you do not give one of your businesses complete focus and attention, there's no way that that business will ever be as successful as someone that's just got one business, in my opinion. You could argue, well, hang on though, if you've got two businesses, one can prop the other up and stuff like that. Or like Toulouse, because they're going to become our feeder club out of the mighty Toulouse. Or we're going to send all our academy kids out there to play against the best players in some fucking French league somewhere. Don't make me fucking laugh. Fuck FSG. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video, because I can assure you the top Reds will thumb this one down. It'll probably be restricted as well, because I've spoken my mind. So if you've ever thought of buying me a beer or a coffee, do it on this video, right? And if you've got a comment, then please leave one. I'm lucky because Jake, my daughter's partner and the father of my grandchild, who fought stage 4 cancer, bless him, he loves my daughter and he gives her all her focus, which means she's happy and everyone around her's happy and she can blossom because that's all he thinks about. Do you know what I mean? Because if he thought about someone else, you know what I mean.